Hi, Belinda Pruyne here. And something interesting has been happening since I launched the podcast series Still Becoming on Notable Leaders Radio. A number of you are reaching out to say things to me like, this is exactly how I'm feeling, or it's really nice to know I'm not the only one asking these questions. Or what was the other one? I'm going to give myself permission to dedicate time to myself and listen to these episodes to see what it awakens within me. Wonderful. Love this. And please don't ever stop sending your thoughts and questions. I really appreciate it. But as I sat back and I really started to think, I was like, well, this is nothing new for Notable Leaders Radio. We've been doing this since the beginning, the becoming that happens underneath all of the achieving. That was the point of Notable Leaders Radio. So for the month of June, I've decided I'm going to take us back through the annals of Notable Leaders Radio and share with you some episodes that are really a still becoming story, even though they don't frame it that way. So I'm going to start off with two different episodes this week. The first is with Ashley Jablow. And, when you hear her story, she'd done everything right. She'd worked for prestigious organizations, impressive titles, a resume that looked exactly like what success is supposed to look like. And then she got laid off on a Wednesday via Google Hangout. So not cool. But it was in that moment of falling apart that something started to come clear to her. She was going to take time and really take an honest look at her life, what she's doing, what she wants in her life, what she doesn't. And I'm not going to share her transformational story here, but I want you to know that when she responded to the question I asked her, hey, what's been the hardest part of this journey? Her response is something that I still ponder today. It's that powerful. The second episode is with Robert Jordan. He's built companies, he sold companies, he survived bankruptcy, he invested in a startup, thought it was the craziest thing he'd ever done to watch it IPO at $750 million. So, by every measure, he was a man who had arrived. And yet, in the podcast, the moment, part of the conversation that just stopped me cold had nothing to do with any of that. It was a quiet moment in his car. He was alone when he finally felt seen. And he said to himself, maybe even for the first time, I'm okay. I am okay. So even though he had achieved all that he had, he too wrestled with the same questions I hear from people every day. I know his story of still becoming will bring value and inspire those who choose to listen to it. So, two very different stories telling the same still becoming truth, right? Links to both episodes are in the newsletter. I hope you'll have a listen. And if you do, I'd love to hear what you think. On a parting note, I wish you deep awareness of yourself, clarity of what you want in your life, and the peace it has to offer you when you bring all of that into alignment.